Happy Monday, everyone. What's up, Lich? Everything going alright? Hey, let me tell you, I've had a fantastic day. I didn't go anywhere. I did not leave the house. And frankly, I didn't even do that many chores, but I did some chores, and it was freaking sweet. I vacuumed at one point, but that wasn't the big deal. I made some rice pudding earlier. I guess that's not really a chore either. That's just making food. But I don't really cook usually, so a lot for me. I shaved. That was a big one because I'd been putting that off. So that was a God. It's so much fucking effort just to shave. Why did they make it like that? And yeah, I've just kind of been hanging out. I've had a very chill Monday. Kind of an unusual day. Because I don't know, there was just something weird about it. Something unusual. 1 second. Okay, 1 more second. Here we go. Sorry about that. Let's do the thing. I briefly considered doing something else, but then I was like, eh. Let's just do the same thing forever. I'm willing to do this fight forever. Don't forget, you're here forever. It's just great fun. We're chilling in Minecraft. This evening decided to buy a rhythm game we've been looking at for a while. Ooh. What game is it? Seeing as how you said you've bought it, it can't be Vivid Stasis. So it's probably one that I'm not familiar with. Not too familiar. Okay, I'm gonna guess Hatsune Miku Project Diva Megamix. I don't know why, but that's the first one that came to mind. That game looks cool. I've seen the very limited gameplay of it. I just never really had the urge to learn another rhythm game. I don't know, maybe someday I'll have another rhythm game phase, but these days I don't really play much in terms of rhythm game. Every now and then I'll like briefly boot up Vivid Stasis and just do something for like 15 minutes and then quit out again. I don't really play Edify anymore. And like, were there any other rhythm games that I ever played? Aside from Void? Oh, Beat Block! I've heard very good things about Beat Block. I haven't played it myself. That's such a funny disclaimer for me to give, because I'll say it about literally every game. Just because I do not play games. Everyone knows. Who doesn't play games? Works. Two bigs, one small. Two each. Three each. Three and four. Four each. 4 and 5. Whew. 5 each. That was nice. And we'll see if this is in the leeway. I'm not sure. I felt like I played that pretty well, but it's still 6 smalls, so you'll just naturally get an amount of overkill. Oh, it was within. That's nice. So we probably win this. But it's only a 6+6, so whatever. Other rhythm games, you have just Shapes and Beats and Colorful Stage on the phone. Friday Night Funkin'. Yeah, I never really had much variety, personally. And even with the games that I have played, I don't really know what kind of amount of playtime is like a normal range. Did I just disconnect from chat? What just happened? That was weird. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was ever anything other than Adify or Vivid Stasis that I really got into in terms of rhythm games. I can't recall anything. Well, I guess I did play Rhythm Heaven Fever at one point. I wouldn't say I got really into it, like I'm not in the like custom remix community. Looks cool, it's just I'm always so reluctant to just throw myself into something like that where, you know, it's gonna take a while for me to really get accustomed, get my feet underneath me. One big. It's already bad run. One each. Oh, ha! I gotta watch out to not let that happen. And by that, I don't mean the act of ramming into the wall. That was fine. No, the problem was me not fully charging my shot. Because what I've noticed, and this is kind of whack, this is like so low in the Void Rains trivia iceberg. But like for this fight, I use charge modes C and C. I just have both the... I just have both options bound to mode C, and then I can still use the hot swap to charge cancel. It's just nice so that I don't have to hold down charge the whole time, right? But there's a thing that most charge modes do, including mode A, which is a like leniency in terms of timing your shot Like, the auto charge modes have this as a delay. They have like a delay to the auto charge. Oh my god, forgot to press charge there. They have a delay so that it's not too, that it's not overpowered, and you actually get slightly punished compared to doing it manually, right? But the other thing that was added when the charge modes were added was a, you know, leniency to the manual modes. So, for example, mode A, if you held down the charge key and then released within a certain like time window right before the shot is fully charged, instead of just losing the charge and having to start a new one, the game still completes the charge and fires the shot, which can sometimes be annoying to someone like me who uses mode A to reduce their fire sometimes and doesn't want the charge shot to come out, but that's kind of obscure. But what I noticed is that this leniency timer doesn't exist for mode C. At least I haven't encountered it. Maybe it does, and I just haven't noticed. But every now and then I will accidentally just let go of a charge, like cancel, drop, oh god, come on, drop a charge that's like in progress accidentally. And it's because I'm pressing my charge key too early. Oh god, that sucked ass. That sucked so much. I wish it were easier for me to talk while playing the game. I feel like usually I can do it, but I have noticed playing GS, I have to lock in kind of a lot for extended stretches of time, and I don't know, it makes it hard to finish sentences. And I already struggled finishing sentences at the best of times. Which I have been informed is what's known as a symptom. Oh, I was gonna fucking... Oh god, I was gonna refresh my Twitch window to make sure the chat didn't freeze. Come on, load already. Okay, it didn't miss any messages, thank god. Have I been hit? Yeah, I have. But these are too close. That's better. One big. One big, one small. Two bigs, one small. Two each. 2 plus 3. Three each. Ah, I was supposed to let that one escape. That's fine. So now it's 4 each. Oh, come on. I have to shoot this now, don't I? Okay. 5 each. I have to go for a 6+6. Which is bad, obviously. Oh! Ha! Good joke. I am really good at timing that. Wow. Like, sorry to toot my own horn here, but I'm actually so good at the phase shift kill now. I'm not good at that attack. Okay, maybe I should practice phase 2. I'm really starting to notice that there are some patterns that I feel like are learnable. Ay, ay, ay. I don't want to stream phase 2 practice though. That would suck. I mean, maybe it'd actually be easier to talk, but I feel like I would get bored doing that. Okay, heal me again. There we go. One big. What is this? Two bigs. What the fuck was that hell? Three bigs. And no smalls yet, which is unusual. What the fuck are you doing to me? 3+1. 3+2. 4+2. 4+3. 5+3. Ah, fuck. Okay, let's pretend I didn't get it there. And that one doesn't lose combo because I have a chrome. But we're outside of the leeway anyway. No, we're not. Wow. Okay. Damn. It only would have been a 7+4. So nothing really lost here. I'm getting better and better at the phase shift. Oops. The phase 2 patterns, yeah, they're good. New mechanics? What, in this fight? What's the new mechanic? Who's the new mechanic? What's her name? Me after I, you know, get my car from the shop and I'm talking to my buddy who owns the shop. And I ask him about the new apprentice. Sorry, that was a bad bit. I just needed to fill some air there. Wait, you're talking about another game? Okay. Yeah, okay, that's... Sure. Yeah. This works. Here's how we can still win. It's not how I planned for that to go, but, you know, we take those. We live. Oh god. Okay, that's fine. I can't use this one. Unfortunate, but just didn't work out. The spikes made it awkward, and I could try this one, but I don't wanna, because then I'd have to get through this contraption here quickly. This is much better. This is like the free start. And I'm just gonna shoot this one. It's technically not optimal, but we already have a double, so it's already not the god run. Ah! Jesus! That was messed up. Shoot that one as well. Oh, good! We get a triple! You can go. You can leave. I don't want you here. Whoa. Ah. Ah. God, those spikes were so close to hitting me. This was very scary. Okay, where's my... Here we go. Damn it. Wasn't in the leeway. What a shame. It looks like we win the fight. Or not. It's not even 7? Wait, what? How is that not 7? Huh? Oh, right, I didn't get the phase shift. I was like, what? I missed out on the phase shift big. That's why it wasn't 7. That would have been just a 6 plus 6. So, it's whatever. See, the thing is, actual phase 2 practice, you know what that would look like? I would go into free play, I would make myself unkillable tank, and I'd put on charge mode C and I would not shoot, and I would just exist in that phase of the fight for like 20 minutes. That's how I practice. Now, I say that's how I practice. The last time I did this has been over a year, genuinely. I think the last thing that I practiced like that was Astrayo. Because since Astrayo, there have been barely any sublimes I hunted that involved like extraneous dodging. Extraneous, I don't think that's how you use that word. Or whatever. Oh my god, that's... I was looking at the cloud, okay? I didn't consider that that could happen. I was not looking at my character at all. And tell you something else, I flinched when I died just now. That was scary. What the fuck? Okay. Lock in. Get it twisted. Freak out. Yeah? Oh, I hate him. I hate the big bullets. They're super effective against Defect. And against me too. God. I think it's so funny how for the longest time I always thought that this fight would be just completely impossible because that is what I had been told by people whom I consider very smart and knowledgeable. But then I took a look at the numbers myself and I did a bit of testing and it was like, oh wait, this is like a lot closer to being possible than we thought, than I thought. Like at this point, if we ever get the ability to take a blessing into quick play, which is probably not coming, but it's not impossible. Bios has softened on it. I think it is more likely now than it has been in the past. Oh, that was fucking close. If we ever get the ability to just equip a blessing, then this fight becomes real. Like, really real. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know how expensive Chrome Hearts are to equip. And that's what we would use the blessing for, right? It would just be like blue viral blessing for 5 chromes. I don't know how expensive that would be. If it would require some other changes to the build, if like, I don't know. You can't afford Big Sister at that point. So then you need to find a different way to make, you know, to use Revita Heart. I am shooting a lot of bullets at places they're not supposed to go. And there I mixed up the top and bottom spike. There was the other spike up higher that was on a different cycle. And I totally just mixed the two of them up. Funny how information can get jumbled in your brain. That was a certified brain jumble. You heard it here first, folks. My brain has been jumbled. It has been jostled. It has not been jumbled. I don't think I can use you. Need to take a hit. Okay. Maybe not from you. Those are kind of close. They don't look super close, but remember, we only care about the horizontal distance. Whoa. Okay. I think I shot something into the wall there. I might have dealt with a lot of overkill. How do we do this? Like that, apparently. Wow. I've lost count already. I only just started counting! Fuck. God, this fight really is so zen. This is one of the most zen grinds I feel like I've ever done. Because it is so impossible to happen. It is so unlikely. Like, I genuinely don't know for sure that it's possible. So, there's never any expectation. In fact, I'm perfectly happy playing only this for the next couple months. There's an argument to be made about how I should spend some time in the new Endless Terror. And it does sound fun. Like, from what little I've played so far of Endless Terror, it looks so much more fun to play. Here's what it is. In the past, like at the highest level, Endless Terror has had kind of a terrible experience because it ended up just being about luck. Oh, you better hope you get your DPS ups and don't stop getting them. You better hope you get a lot of panics and keep getting them to, you know, stay alive in the late game. So I've always bemoaned it as being extremely RNG heavy. However, beyond that, the thing is, if you do get a good seed, or, well, it's not seeded, obviously, but if you get a good run, and, you know, you actually get a good amount of DPS up fairly quickly, then guess what? You're gonna have to be... You're gonna have to deal with aggro for, like... Oh, God. Yeah, whatever. I cannot remember the safe spot. That attack is consistent. God, what was I just saying? I totally forgot my train of thought. What the fuck? I was talking about terror. Right, so once you actually do get a good run, and especially this has been my experience playing Alter Defect, because she's the one character that I've felt for a long time, you know, I've been always kind of unhappy with my PB, whereas with every other character, I landed on a run that I was happy with. But yeah, with Alter Defect, I was never satisfied. But the thing is, if you do play Alter Defect and you get your DPS up right from the start, then what's going to happen very quickly is you're going to be triggering aggro on every monster. And like, yeah, it's cool that you can like skip one of null units and vulnerability phases or whatever, but it doesn't flow well, and a lot of fights kind of break with aggro and become very unfair to the point where you end up having to use panics for like survival and just challenge clearing as early as cycle 6, maybe 7. And after that it kind of stabilizes, but it just causes everything to not flow very well. This is hard for me to describe, but I'm sure virals would know what I mean when I talk about game flow and how aggro would harm that. Aggro is a mechanic where if your DPS is a lot higher than what the game expects for a certain level of monster, a certain level of a certain monster, then it... Okay, that's actually a bad description. So what it actually is anytime you are on pace to win a fight in under, I think it was 45 seconds, the fight can like speed up in a way. The bullets don't get faster, but some of the delays and like wait times between attacks get shortened or just completely. This kind of stinks. Oh, but I handled it perfectly. What a god. I can't give the full rundown. Oh, that was unlucky. I can't give the full explanation of how aggro works on like a technical level. Wait, I had a chrome. Okay, so we are alive. Technically. Okay. Now we just do this one and then we need a big. That's not in the leeway though. Nope. Alter Defect's your favorite character? I don't know if she's my favorite. I don't really have a favorite. You would think from my Ultra Quick Play builds that Defect would be my favorite because I mostly play as her, but that's just because she's the best. I'm sorry, but it's true. She has a strong argument for being objectively stronger than her heart as a hardshot character. Now, at my level of Ultra Quick Play, that's not actually a strict advantage. Like, yes, Defect has higher DPS than her heart in like all of the conventional builds, because she starts with higher damage and lower fire rate, and fire rate is what Pile of Hearts taxes, right? So just innately, Defect plus Pile of Heart is stronger than her heart with Pile of Hearts. So this leads to Defect usually being better. However, when you're, at the tippy top of Ultra Quick Play, then everything's about exact kills anyway. So we end up doing the math for both of them, both of their stat lines, to try and find the one build that, where everything just lines up. And just so happens in this case, it's Defect. And it is related to the DPS. We need very high DPS for this. And we are not ultimately fighting love power, we are fighting equip slots, equip stars. Like, yes, our DPS is high. Oh my god, I gotta stop doing that. DPS is very high. I guess, no, we are fighting love power as well. That's part of the reason why I have Revita Heart. But it was like, well, we're using Big Sister anyway for the Chrome Hearts, for the scoring strats, so at that point, Revita Heart's just the most efficient thing to be doing. So, the 2 equip stars, but for only 2 slots, only 2 stars, and very low love power tax, you get extra 80% to your all damage modifier. Like, that's really good. It's funny because, like, technically Frustration is better, right? Because you can get to 90% instead of 80% at literally the same cost. But it's kind of stupid because with Revita Heart you have to take 20 damage. And with Frustration you have to take 90 damage to get their full benefit, so it's something that is very theoretically possible, but not practical in any capacity. Maybe for the ultimate Indigo. The Indigo of history. The one that deals enough DPS to destroy enough clones during her Rainbow Barrier to get that much more score, that kind of Indigo. Maybe that one could use the extra 10% from using Frustration instead of Revita Heart. And even then, you would try everything in your might to not have to do that. Like, I had Revita Heart. I used Revita Heart in my 11 Sublime clear. And, like, it takes so fucking long. It's like literally 2 minutes pass before I shoot the fucking boss. And for what? Well, we know what for. It's for fucking Revita Heart. I mean, I've said before that I think it's... I think it's fun that this is the way in which Revita, as in the game, impacts me nowadays is in this crossover item. I just find that funny. Revita is such a sick game. Every now and then I think about it again, but it's another game that I just don't have it in me to try and get good at again. These are very close to one another. I'm not going for that. I don't trust you. Still need to be hit. Not by you. Nope. Here we go. Okay. Okay, this one's going solidly. I shouldn't have gone underneath that lane of bullets there. You know the one. You know which one I mean. Okay, can we get 3 bigs from here somehow? Maybe? We've got 2 chromes for it. This could work. Looking good for leeway as well. I didn't keep count, of course. Tight. Okay. And now, give me it, give me it, give me it. Fuck. Okay. Well, could have been something. Oh, yeah. Fuck you. It's... No! Ah! I am immune to remembering safe spots. No! Come on. I played that phase 1 really well. That was definitely within the leeway. I'm absolutely convinced. Don't ask me how I can tell. Actually, do ask me how I can tell. I'll tell you how I can tell. By looking at the fear bar. And if the bar is that far, then it's in the leeway. If the bar is that far, then I dealt too much damage and we're not in the leeway anymore. And then we lose. Hi. Goodbye. Sick. That looks so cool. This thing right here, this looks cool. How did that not hit me? What? I totally should have hit. I mean, I kind of wanted it to hit, because I need the Revita juice anyway. Yeah, this looks possible. Easy. What, like it's hard? Nice. Oh, whoa. Hello. Guess I'm passing that one. Oh, what is this? Very sucky, but we made it work. I have to break this one, don't I? Okay, well, we get a triple, and it's actually lucky in this case, because it means we have to take a shot at the phase shift, but what is this? I had one more shot to give, by the way. That was bad, but whatever. Huh. I think that was in the leeway. But I had to fire one more volley at the big... Not that it would have been anything. It was only, I mean, what was that? Felt like a 6+6, that's for sure. I remember shooting a lot of things. Me when I'm the protagonist in a post-apocalyptic AAA survival shooter. And I am woken up in the prologue underneath a white surgical light. And people start asking me questions. But I have amnesia, you see. Okay, we can do this. Just like that. Thing of beauty. Oh, that was really bad. Ay, ay, ay. You had some crazy dream tonight. Haven't really had any dreams lately. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I'm not caffeinated enough on the regular. Oh, wow! Good snipe. See, that's the thing. I can't be mad at the game. I can't be mad at Guardian Soul because she's simply good at it. Like, yeah, she's better at the game than me. Of course she is. Have you seen her? You can't be mad at that. You know, when I go out to ping pong night and I don't win, because most of the time I don't win, guess what? I don't get mad that I lost. I'm always smiling when I lose. Okay, sometimes I do get upset, but I try not to. But specifically, this fight just... I don't know, it's just fun. I do enjoy just simply existing here. That one looks real bad. Don't be a small. Fuck. Sorry, I meant heck. That's why we wait. That one's just gonna have to get absorbed. Whoa! Oh my god, that was like moments off. Photos taken seconds before disaster. I actually dodged that bullet just now, by the way. Shoutouts to pause buffering. Without the pause buffer, I get hit there. And with the pause buffer, I do have to make a tiny adjustment. I mean, it was really just a few pixels. That was nice. This is why we pause buffer, baby. Okay, I can now read this in full. Talked about nuns? And then they put potato chips in hot water, just like for fun? Potato chips, huh? Are they being christened? Or is the water being purified using the potato chips? I mean, potatoes have an absorbent quality to them. You know, it makes sense. It makes sense that they do it like that. Ow. Why is my chat disconnecting again? Is the stream cutting out? I'm showing 0 drop frames, so I hope not. For some reason on my end, the chat just I don't know. Takes a piss. The fastest piss in the West. And now I have tinnitus. Yep, very fun. That's a very cool beeping noise you got there. It's getting quieter. Are you okay? Are we gonna be okay now? Thanks. Isn't it funnier? She asked to microwave her chips. What? But poured water on yours? So mean! What a dick. Aww, piss. See, this is what happens when I forget to pause buffer. That was a good start. Ugh. Blah. I could try using this one, but I don't like it. Ooh, this looks better. I was about to say, unless it's a triple, and then I saw the block spawn in, and I was like, Good triple. Get it out of your system now. That way we won't need to see him later. It's good. It's all part of the plan. My grand scheme. Many spike traps. Many spike traps on the walls and ceilings. Let me through. Hi. Hello. Hello. Goodbye. Do I still need to get bonked? I do. Barely managed to corral myself there. There's a small here. At some point you can just tell. You can just look at a set of blocks and know that there's gonna be a small spawn. Yeah, like here. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this is bad. Jesus. I could have won that if I time my charge correctly. And so I started charging there again before the thing was destroyed. If I time that correctly and actually just kill it, I don't think I get shot there. But I'm not sure. I think that was winnable though. Ah. Nope. Remember 5,000 degree knife? Where are they now? Does anyone know where that trend came from? It's fascinating to me because I remember watching some number of 5,000 degree knife videos. Or just like sharp knives sometimes too. It's so weird, such a weird niche to settle into. And like what's the actual reason for the knife to be so hot? It's just to put it in the title of the YouTube video, right? I feel like it doesn't make the cutting process more interesting. You're just gonna make more of a mess while cutting butter. Oh! Oh! She's good at it. I'm telling you. She's outplayed me at every turn! Good for her. What? Okay. No. No, no. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I disagree that I got hit there. I was moving up and left. And I was still holding those directions. And the bullet I thought was moving slightly downward even. But no. No, apparently that hits me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. Up is down. Yes is no. Those bullets hit me now. Yeah, I'd like to request arbitration for that attempt. Stop showing me this little formation here. It just looks like a butt. I hate it. Oh! 2 orbs. 2 of them. 2 of them. Alright, where are you? Ah! That was nice. Unnecessary, but nice. That's part of what makes this so cool. What makes Fortresses so cool to play. All the problem solving you have to do. And all the weird maneuvers that you get to do. Oh, good. We immediately get a triple. Chat, do I reset this? What the fuck? Nothing was lost. I am once again playing with the idea of installing eye tracking software. I feel like it could be interesting. Especially since, you know, in a fortress, your eyes have to move like completely differently from a traditional fight. Ah, that's bad. What? Sure. That's fine. Pause too early. Didn't we have this exact same setup? Jesus. Stop torturing me! Oh my god! This is fun. Are you starting to understand why I'm enjoying this? If you don't, just keep waiting. It's gonna set in. I mean, you do need to have kind of spent at least 10 hours in the fight to really gain an appreciation for it. I am planning to be completely neurotic about Guardian Soul in the future. Like, going forward, this will be part of my thing, part of my shtick. If I ever, you know, if I'm ever, wow, fuck, that was good. If, you know what I mean? She's good at it. That was such a good play. She fucking got me. What was I gonna say? If I'm ever deemed, like, safe to be reintroduced into the Void Rains Upon Her Heart player base, then the Guardian Soul obsession will still be there. It has its own charm. I'm glad you think so. But I do need you to understand that I've already played this fight so much that I've, like, pierced the veil, so to speak, and, like, I am operating at a higher frequency, or, well, at the right frequency, you know. I'm attuned to GS and thus to the secrets of the universe, which, yes, she possesses. Oh, this is good. Yeah, I'm very happy about this. What the? I should have gone all the way below, I think, with the gift of hindsight, but I'll be honest, I wasn't looking that way. I wasn't even scouting that way. So that was, that's something that I need to work on. You know what I was talking about with, maybe getting an eye tracker, so that I can try and see why I maybe missed a certain solution. Oh god, I prefer the top. Don't know why. Like, the timing should be similar enough. The top just seemed better. I don't know. Oh god, I almost went directly into that. Wow. Shame. I hated moving up into the spike tell. Okay, I'm just gonna do bigs from now on. That's the plan, anyway. Alright, 2 more bigs. Come on. Yes, very good. Kill that one. This one can leave, and then we do another big, baby. Give me a big baby. Give me the boss baby. Yeah, am I speaking to the boss baby? Fuck. I was in the leeway too! Damn. I don't know if I could. No, I don't think I could have greeted for damage there. That was something. That was kind of something. I don't know how many smalls that was. Because I didn't even try to count. I'm gonna just say it how it is. But that was good. You know what? You know what we'll do? I'm just gonna look at the recording right now. That's right. Immediately reusing content, restream. Let's fucking go. Where is it? Bum, bum, bum. Got any grapes? So, how do I get to the start of this run? Start of this one. Let's go from like here and then see if we can find it. I don't know if this is the run or if this is a previous one. But let's check it out. Oh. Yeah. I want to get to the part where I actually start shooting. Okay. So we do one big. I think this was the run. Maybe. One each? No, this isn't the run. 2 and 1. 2 each. Two and 3. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. That wasn't the run. So, skip ahead some more. Okay. This is the run. One big. Fairly certain. One each. 2 and 1. 2 each. 3 and 2. 3 each. Wow, this was really good RNG. 4 and 3. Wait, no, now it's 4 and 4, right? Yeah, 4 each. And then that's 5 and 4. Another single, 6 and 4. And now I was going for the 7, right? So how many spawns would we have got here? This is after 6 bigs, so there was 5 spaces. And we shot and broke 4. So what, it was like 1 double before this? And 4 singles? And then the next was another double. We've had 2 doubles, 4 singles, though. I had that in my PB, actually. So it was really good RNG. Not enough for the God Run. And I'm going to keep referring to it as the God Run. The God Run being exclusively single smalls in the gaps between the bigs. So, you know, it's always one big, one small, one big, one small, one big, one small. And those also need to be spaced out as far apart as possible. Because if they're too close, then we don't regen chromes fast enough, even for that to work. I guess we need 6 singles in a row. Instead of having the 4 singles and 2 doubles, need 6 singles plus the time to regen chromes. It's a lot. It is a lot. It is very rare. That is why I call it the God Run. Oh wow, this would be a great start. If Ravida was juiced yet. Yo, that looks awesome. I need to take damage. Nice. Oh, good. I'm actually gonna shoot you then. You've been chosen! Congratulations! This is 2 bigs, 1 small. 2 each. Three bigs. This will be 3 each, I think. Yeah, sure. Kind of a lot of extra damage there. Oh god, this is 3 and 5. Fuck. It's terrible. 4 and 5. 4 and 6. 5 and 6. What is this? Might not be leeway. Yeah. I try and play out every run. I don't know if it's necessarily efficient to do it this way, but I know it's good practice anyway. To, you know, not reset too close to the sun. It's just sometimes you have these runs where, you know, you enter the fight, you shoot your first big, and then you immediately get a triple of smalls. And it's like, well, do I really want to play this out? Because this is just dog shit now. Like, if you get a single triple, if you ever get a triple, you lose. You are already like so guaranteed to lose, it's not even funny. Oh, come on. This run sucks, by the way. Already it is garbage. Oh my god, stop! Stop! You know what I was saying about triples? Yeah, we got one. Fucking awesome, I'm so excited. Okay, we got a single though. This is so epic. Help me. There's another one up there. Yeah, okay. In that case. Ooh! Help! That hits me. But I think I have a chrome. Oh! Wait! Oh, that's not the end of the fight. Wait, what? Wait, huh? I thought that big was gonna end the fight. It absolutely didn't. Okay, I messed several things up then. Ah. If I had known that that big wasn't the end, then I probably could have solved that. God, it felt so good to just stand still up there before crossing the road. That felt good. Scary. Don't like that. You should have seen my face. I made some face. I made some faces. One big. Yeah. I mean, I could have beaten that. But whatever. When the run starts with a double, I already don't care. I will never become emotionally attached to a run. Until, you know, I actually get into phase 2 with enough score to qualify. If that happens, then I'm getting attached. And then I'll get my shit beat by phase 2. And I will drop to the floor and cry out in agony. And that's a promise. I wish I could have shot that one. It was so cute. Really cute snuff bait, you know? Why, Q? Whoa! Maybe the monsters think that about me. Or about the player character, I guess. Not that I'm like inserting myself into the story or anything. I'm nothing like these characters, you know. No, first of all, they're girls, and I'm like totally not. What do you mean? What are you implying? Okay, I will nip this bit in the bud. Nip the bit in the bud. Jesus, that's a mouthful. Just like this bit that I bit. I bit a bit. I think there's a pop song about that. I bit a radioactive bit. Oh no! And now I can't stop making stand-up jokes. I need to take a spike. I need to take a spike. Hey, ladies. Great stuff. Great commentary. Now that is a Lego piece. And a beautiful one at that. Oh, and she just a beaut. Whoa, don't hit me. Hey, didn't allow you to do that. Oh god, sorry, I just spaced out. GS psychosis setting in once again. Oh, here we go. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Eh. Okay, so something to work on for next time. Don't. Oh! Yeah, I fucked that up. Oh, I suck. That wasn't even a difficult dodge. Dodge! Why do I talk like this? Why do I talk like that sometimes? Once again, killed by my own indecision. I hate when that happens. I'm gonna have a little bit to drink. I'm trying to think. How long do I want to keep going, and is it worth it to take like a proper break? Yeah, I'll get something to eat. I will get the rest of the rice pudding that I made. I'll be back in just a moment. You know, originally, when I was at the store, I decided to buy rice to make rice pudding with because I still had some applesauce in the fridge that I wanted to make use of. Which I had previously bought the applesauce to have with rice pudding, but then I ran out of rice pudding. So you see the cycle, right? It repeats. So today I started to make rice pudding. You know, started heating up the milk, put in some sugar, put in a pinch of salt. And then I went to check the applesauce, opened the lid, and it smelled fine. So I I tasted a bit of it, and it did not taste good. It was like completely sour. Ugh. So I've just been raw dogging this rice pudding all day. No sauce with it or anything, but it's actually pretty good. I always add a lot of sugar to my rice pudding. And a lot of salt too. A lot of everything. I like a lot. How many dealers you got? A lot. If someone asked me how many medals I had, I could also say a lot. Every now and then I briefly think about Endless Stress again, and contemplate running some of that, streaming some of that. And I always end up deciding that actually I don't want to do that because it's a lot. It's a lot of time. It is such an insane time sink, really. Just to do one singular run. And then at the end of the run, invariably, it has always been, or my mental state has always been, okay, that was decent, cool PB, we learned some things, so now in retrospect I also know that I did a bunch of things wrong at the start of the run. So that I'm like, well, now with this knowledge, the run got like retroactively worse. And I had that with my Herheart run as well. Like it sucks. Me when I get 4.8 million and then at the end of the run go, well, made some mistakes. Got a bit unlucky too, so maybe next time. It's so fucked. Everything is so fucked. And we're still waiting for stress events. God damn. Fucking stress events. I wish I had any read on like what the stress events are gonna be. But I sure am excited to find out once they get added 6 months from now. It's so funny how on the one hand we're constantly getting updates, and then on the other hand, whenever you try to put an estimate on like when this specific feature that's been on the roadmap for years is coming out, it's always like, yeah, maybe wait like half a year, maybe a year. I'm not convinced we're getting the Towers bosses this year, okay? I am a doubter. I don't think we're getting them this year. I don't think they'll be finished. Okay, you know what? Now that I said that, I know I'm gonna be wrong. We might get some of them. We're not gonna get all of them. That's my prediction. We're not gonna get all Towers bosses before the end of the calendar year. I will stand by that. And if I'm wrong, then you can come up with a punishment for me. I'll play this game. Lightly scary. Should you clip that? Go for it. I mean, it's gonna be on my VOD channel forever anyway. But, yeah, go ahead. Nothing's stopping you. You're gonna send it to Virals? You're gonna DM him on Blue Sky and be like, you said this about you, or are you gonna make it? You should make a YouTube video. You should make a call out post about me with regards to how I'm totally disrespectful toward Virals and I don't appreciate what he does. That'd be fun, you know? Someone should write a call-out post on me. I swear, it'd make my life more interesting. And I feel like I'm sufficiently unpopular within the community that it could actually come out pretty nice. Be like, believable. Pretty successful. Successful in doing what? I don't know. What is usually the end goal of a call-out post? Ow, fuck! My head! I don't think my head's usually the end goal. Because that would imply, like... That would imply that you're gonna come and kill me? And I wouldn't like that. That's not an allowable punishment, okay? I know I haven't set proper rules, proper boundaries for this, but like, you know. Don't twist my words now. You never made clips right now, you're too lazy to understand. Oh, that's good. Oh god, what is... Chat, I forgot that I was shooting things. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot that I was supposed to be shooting things. What the hell? It's good. It's simply good. I was gonna have another drink of stuff, but I'm out of stuff. I came here to drink stuff and chew things. And I'm all out of things. I don't know. It's not even Tuesday yet, so I really don't know what I'm talking about. What are they on about? What is bro yapping about? What's Gibby thinking about? It's not too long till the next karaoke. Gotta make up my mind on what I want to sing. You gotta practice beforehand, because that's the point of karaoke. Is making a semi-professional performance in front of a willing audience and not yelling into a mic while drunk with your friends. Well, unfortunately, I don't have any friends, so that's already, you know, out of the window. That option is off the table. Oh, we're getting another, yeah. I knew you were gonna be there. I smelt you. Oh, well, this was bad. Still, I smelled her. Not in a weird way. In a normal way. It's okay if we're both girls. What the fuck just popped up in my periphery? Okay, pet peeve about Twitch. Twitch UI. It gives me you know the little pop-up you get in your corner while you're like on Twitch on the platform if a channel you're following goes live and there's the little, you know, banner with some text that says, hey, they went live, and then some custom text that you can set as well, and lets you click that to join the stream, right? I don't generally have anything against them. However, what I find annoying is that those also pop up when you're in the Twitch Studio overlay. Or, well, it's not called Twitch Studio, but you know what I mean, right? The stream manager and all the stuff. That kind of thing. I always find it distracting, because it's like, well, I'm streaming right now, I can't really watch anyone else, you know? I'm not gonna knock. It's so funny to me that you can knock on someone else's stream, like you're fucking Gandalf at Bilbo's house, asking to be let in. Okay, we're still alive somehow. It only took a pause buffer and some exceedingly clutch gameplay by yours truly. But we are alive. That was crazy. Oh yeah, that's much better than the one on middle. Oh, but we're not in the leeway anymore, are we? Shit. I don't even get to find out. I think that was outside of the leeway, though. Chat, what do you think? From looking at the fear bar... It's funny, because the actual leeway is like 1% of her max fear. Oh, hi. Okay. Would have actually been fine to get hit there. Ow. This is fine. They're too close, and there's too much bullshit here. While I am usually a great big fan of some great big bullshit, I would like to keep it out of my video games. You know, not everything needs to include bullshit. Actually, I changed my mind. Sorry. Sorry, I'm indecisive. It will happen again. Oh, I can shoot you. Maybe I shouldn't have. Ah! Oh, and it's a triple. Okay, fuck you. I'm resetting this. Yep. Yep. I did it. The seal has been broken. The floodgates are open now. I will reset every run. I will reset them all. Yeah, that's very good. I like that. Scary. Scary stuff happening. Wait, do I need to take another hit? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Ah. Denied. Application denied. We thank you for your time. Two seconds later. Wouldn't hurt to hire just one more. Sorry, I don't know what kind of soy jack I'm inventing here, but it's not pretty. It's not okay. One! Chat! One! We did it! We found the one! After all these years! We finally did it. We finally won. I would like to thank my haters. Oh god, that was well aimed. You're back? Welcome back. Yeah, sure, I'll try this. Wait, you missed what I just did? Fuck! Ah, you missed the sickest shit. Oh my god. That run was so sick. Ah. God damn it. Of course, then, right then and there is when I lose it all. That wasn't even that hard to manage. It just failed. I just suddenly became a fail girl. Happens. They call this phenomenon instant loss. Look, it wasn't the God run, so this does not disturb my zen. In a way, this is a form of meditation. I did say that I've already attained a higher state of consciousness. Society, if instead of working, everyone played Guardian Soul 8 hours a day. Oh, what the fuck. Chat. Am I being hypnoed right now? Am I genuinely being hypnosed by Guardian Soul? It kind of sounded like it just now. If you ask me. Wow, this runs dog shit. Oh my god. Was that another triple? Or did I imagine that? Oh, and also I'm not getting through this. Yeah, no. That one was trash. Saw. I came, I saw. Do you think when Guardian Soul enters the function, she greets everyone by saying that she came and she saw? And then everyone collectively groans, except Roundsaw. Roundsaw actually appreciates the joke. Every time. And that's why she keeps doing it. It's just a thing between the two of them. It's not a relationship. It's not a romantic relationship, of course. This is my my queer platonic head headcanon. I don't know what I'm saying. Is this? I think this is coming from Guardian Soul. I think she is genuinely using me as a conductor to project her brainwaves onto the world. There's no other explanation, is there? I did always dream of being an interpreter, so maybe this is my fate. Ah! Ah! Oh, fuck! That's why I take psychic damage every time that happens. Because that's my link with her shattering. Ow! I got goosebumps. That was so scary. So scary. Ah! Chat, I've been very cold lately. I know I've talked about this. About how my landlord turned off the heat. And it's still kind of chilly most nights. And so now whenever I try to go to sleep, which I'm not saying I'm about to go to sleep, but whenever I try to go to sleep, I'm just immediately extremely cold. And it fucking sucks. I used to love sleeping in the cold, but I'm getting old. The old metabolism isn't kicking it as fast. I don't produce as much heat. This would be a great chance to lead into like a sponsorship for a Just like a stuffed animal that can hold a what's it called? Like a heating pad. Yeah, same here, Lutch. It's fucking whack. Should I try to multi-stream? I've thought about this as well. Because there's a, I mean, what do you call it? Potential audience on YouTube. Maybe some people who always hang around the like YouTube gaming category. Oh, really? I thought those would retract. And it can't be much work to set up. So I thought about doing that. But at the same time, I don't really see the benefit. I don't know. It's not really something you can ask a Twitch chat, right? You can't really ask people watching on Twitch if they care about there being another live stream over on YouTube. Like, that's... And I can't exactly hold a survey for all my YouTube viewers, all two of them. No! No! I'm not doing that anymore. I'm done with your shit. I'm resetting triples, that's right. That is right. Fuck this shit. You don't really like YouTube streams? I mean, I use Twitch almost exclusively for live streaming, and like the only channels that I see that stream on YouTube, they're like all just multi-streams. They're all also on Twitch, and then I'm like, well, like I'd rather just watch on Twitch. But, you know, clearly there are people who go about life differently than I, who don't use Twitch at all and watch live streams on YouTube instead. Ah, okay, well, I already shot you, then... I already shot you once, then I might as well finish the job. Alright, what's all this then? Oh, what? That sucked. Totally ate into my leeway. Trust the process. We are way outside of leeway, but whatever. So how the fuck do I just do this? Yeah, that's so easy. That attack is so free if you just think about it for like 2 seconds. It becomes so free. Sometimes we watch a couple of streams on YouTube, the karaoke ones. There's still multi-streams for YouTube and YouTube Shorts. Karaoke streams? Huh. Is it like how do I imagine a karaoke stream? Are you watching other people do karaoke, or does the stream act as the host that you use for your own DIY karaoke party? You watch someone do karaoke, so you live vicariously through them, but you probably also have the chance and the ability to sing along yourself, right? If you want. Seems like a pretty natural use case for that kind of video. So what's that like? Is it like just some found footage, I almost just said? Just some incidental footage of random karaoke goers, or are these like professionals? Or is it just a specific team? Is it randos? How do they... What are they actually watching? What do you think? Yeah. I'm curious now. Still need to take a hit. If you can't come up with the words for it, you can also sing it instead, if you would prefer. You have the right to... Hold on. You have the right to formulate your thought. Sorry, I was gonna do a bit there, but I completely botched it. I just forgot what I was gonna say. But the punchline was going to be... The idea is that it's a... okay. You know, it's like a cop arresting you. And... instead of, you know, reading you your rights, saying like, you know, you have the right to remain silent, something, if you can't afford a lawyer, one will be provided for you, right? And that would be replaced with, you know, something, you may sing your piece instead. And if you do not have a freestyle beat, one will be provided for you. that was gonna be the punchline. And I thought it was a really funny thing, but couldn't figure out how to lead into it. This is why I gotta go back to clown school. That's by the way, have I said this? I am earnestly planning to go back to school this fall. I'm actually going back to clown school. This is not a drill. It's a person that does covers on different songs on stream. There's poll and chat chooses what the person will sing. Ah. Okay, so it is a pro, more or less. That's fun. I don't know if some people would take issue with me saying that a karaoke live streamer is akin to a professional singer. I don't know if don't know what the gatekeeping sitch is like in the professional singing community. Too close, unfortunately. Oh, hi. Wow. I see you've prepared yourself adequately. Damn, oh my god. That was so inviting. That was very close. Yeah, the streamer just went awooga at the empty hallway with a thing at the end. Your Honor, there was a thing at the end. Moral of the story, there was a thing at the end. I'm not gonna shoot you, actually. Now we do this. Actually, no, I am gonna shoot you. Because I completely did the thought experiment wrong again. No, it's not. It's not an error while doing math. It's a failed thought experiment. How was that not enough? Really? I thought that was correct. It's not a mistake. It's a thought experiment. No, officer, that wasn't a threat. It was a thought experiment. Oh. Jesus. Good aim. Get a special charity project covers on songs. Very interesting experience. Mostly that we choose our Vocaloid ones. Still need to get it. Japanese is very far from Russian, that makes sense. At least now just to understand how to pronounce the lyrics, oh god. That does sound fun. I had a bit of a phase a while ago where I got really into just memorizing lyrics that are in a language that I don't speak. And just being able to replicate them without speaking the language, I don't know why. And yeah, it was mostly about Japanese music and Gangnam Style. It was also about Gangnam Style. I don't really do that anymore, at least not consciously. Sometimes I do it with songs in English because I don't know what the fuck they're saying. I don't know what bro is yapping about. Oh my god, stop. Be nice. Have you considered being nice? Is that your answer? Is that your final answer? Have I still not got hit? I haven't. Wow. Okay. Don't... Okay. I was gonna say don't ball me. And she didn't. How nice. Why? I didn't even need to dodge that, but it was cool. Here we go. There's another one here. Sometimes only subtitles help. Yep. That was not the right way to play that. I got away with it. Yeah, I got away with it. It didn't work. I got away with it. That's what happened there. Well, if I only have one Chrome, then I can't let both of these run. That's unfortunate. Okay, clutch. And it wasn't even enough. Okay. Rip. Right, I have to... Ah. Damn it. I mean, maybe I was within the leeway and I could have actually shot another volley. But I wasn't confident. And I thought it was already enough pre-damage, so... Oh well. Wasn't the god run. So, doesn't matter. That's what's so great. Because in the god run, or how do I say this? In the god run, it'll be a lot easier to stay within the leeway. And thus to do the phase shift kill. Because the smalls like to cause way more overkill than the bigs do. Oh, that was close. You unironically thought that in one song there was a stroke. Thanks for the goat not being in field. When actually was thanks for that in this world of pain and evil. That's fun. Okay. Here we go. Lock it. Get it twisted. Increase production. Construct additional pylons. Alright. It's time. It's time. That was very close. Yeah. Okay. Kinda awkward. Oh! I didn't need to reset that, but whatever. Yeah, I should have expected that. I don't know why I didn't. Am I stupid? Chat, can you confirm this? Or deny? Actually, please deny. Mods, question the Oracle for me. Body. Yeah, I needed to damage boost there, because what the hell was that? There was no space there at all, but now I'm maxed, right? Now I'm juicy? Yeah. These are very close, actually. These are also very close, actually. Can you, like, do it different? Oh, it's not what I want. Too close. Look, this is a good sign. We're building suspense. How long was the prologue? In my PB, it was like 3.5 minutes before I started shooting. Like, it's fine. We gotta play it out. Oh god, what is this? Fine. We just damage boost. Don't want to get one shot. Okay, okay. One big. One big, one small. Two bigs, one small. Yeah. Two each. That was yucky. Get my yucky up. Ah. Bruh. What is this? Roy, what's all this then? Can you like... Oh, wow. Okay. How to fuck up a pause buffer with Q. You do that! Fuck. It was bad anyway. What's this, a 6+6? If it works, which it's not gonna. Oh. That wasn't the end. God damn. No, no, I'm still zen. I'm not angry. No. I wish, but no. Ah. Okay, wait, that's... No, I can't shoot you. That's illegal. Okay, okay, okay. This one's legal, though. Huh. Yeah? Okay, you know what? Both of you can leave. Get pause buffered. Dumbass. That's why we do it. I will never feel bad for pause buffering these, because they suck. They suck. They blow up in your face. You get no freaking time to react. It's just random whether or not you get hit. Unless you stay like literally a million light years away. It sucks. It just sucks. Anyway. Bring me the phase shift. Bring me the horizon. Okay. I think I timed that correctly, actually. And was simply out of leeway. Did I finish my thought earlier about how the God Run makes the phase shift easier by a lot? Like, genuinely, the God Run is gonna be easier to play than whatever I'm doing right now. Can I start with this one? I could be real brave. I'm gonna be brave. That's fine. It doesn't waste that much time. I just wanted to see if I could do it, you know? I do think it was possible. You know, I talk a lot of shit about the forced movement in fortresses. But I suppose my my finger would not be thanking me if I was constantly tap moving to the left just to hold position. So, it's probably for the better. I mean, I knew it was for the better. Because I know that what I think doesn't mean jack shit. What? Way too close for comfort, that. Way too close. Tell you what. Right. We're outside of leeway. Sorry. Shame. Was a good run. And well played at that. And a little bit lucky. There was a little bit of luck involved. I mean, there's always luck involved, right? Just because of the spawn patterns, but there was like one moment where I could have died just from a specific bullet angle going a certain way. Pretty sure. And that run has just further affirmed for me that I will never feel bad about pause buffering in this fight. Because it's just not fair. Like, the fight's not fair. The explosions are not fair. You can't react to them. There's just not enough time between the bullet appearing and it hitting you for you to be able to process that. And like, even with the pause buffer, that's the thing, even with the pause buffer, it's not free. And then you consider that there's pause, like anti-pause buffer protection in the game to literally prevent people from doing exactly what I'm doing. And I am having to be conscious of that so I don't pause too often. In too short a span of time. Oh. That was quirky. Oh, good, we got a triple. Love it. Guess I'm shooting smalls again. Oh, I guess I'm dying again. Oops, I'm dying again. Okay, whatever. Let's just play phase 2. Oh yeah, let's just die in phase 2. Good. Good. I'm happy about it. I can keep going though. At least for a little bit. I don't want to go too much longer because I have to get up kind of early tomorrow. Nope. I was looking at that like, oh, that's kind of good. And then the spikes appeared. I was like, actually, never mind. You're good though. You're a good one. Almost messed that up. Oh, good. Ah. Yeah. Ow. Not happy about this. Not happy about it. My God. That's impossible to play around. I don't know. I'm like, I keep trying to come up with ways to like counter that type of thing, but not seeing it. I guess you could argue pause buffering, but one, I would like to only use the pause buffer against the small spawn. Like, you won't see me pause buffering phase 2. That I will not do that. Because phase 2 is entirely fair. Well, I mean, okay, maybe entirely fair is pushing it, but it's just a fight. Can't stop thinking about it. Not giving up yet. I will not lose hope. I will not lose my way. I mean, overall, today has been pretty good. In terms of runs. Had a couple bangers, actually. Didn't really finish anything meaningful. But I think some of the attempts were passable. It's fine, actually. Ah, close. Yes. Damn it. My Zen is starting to tip over a little. So this is my sign that I need to sign off soon. Just 15 more minutes. Okay, I'll sign off at the hour. How's about that? I could do this one. No, not anymore. Oh, this one's way better anyway. Well, technically getting both of them would have been better, because it was a... Huh. Sometimes I have on every character an endless nightmare. Oh god. Alright, let's take a quick look at it. Most of these are not. Okay, so the Terror Sublimes are pretty much definite. I guess no, not anymore. Because now that Terror is completely different. Maybe her heart can get 4. Like, I haven't really tried hard again. Alter Defect can obviously do better in Terror. Though she might actually be nerfed now. And Endless Stress I just haven't played much. Like, I think out of all of these, the only run that's kind of good is this one, was the Devil. But no, even that, I wasn't doing entropy strats. I don't know, like you can go so much higher. You can optimize the fuck out of Endless, and I think it's an extremely interesting mode. It just takes so much fucking time to do a single run, you know? And that's really holding back the scientific advancements here. Because, like, yeah, every time I get a run super deep, like with the Her Heart run, I learn something new, and it kind of recontextualizes everything that happened. 12 plus hours. It was, how much was it? I think it was like close to 15 hours battle time only. And real life hours was about 30. And still, this run was mediocre in hindsight. Like, you can absolutely do better. I learned a couple things that I wasn't considering before, and I got kind of unlucky in the grand scheme of things. I did not get the level of luck that you need for a transcendental stress run. So 50 Sublimes is absolutely possible, especially since now bounties are more common on regular monsters. You'll just get more score anyway. So I don't think 50 Sublimes is any question. Like that's just definitely possible. With Her Heart. With other characters, it's a bit more tricky. Because potentially the optimal strategy for Twin Heart could be to buy Lovely Hearts and then just make a Heart Shot build, which is completely fucked because it means that your monster pool... Oh, I have these equipped already. Or the gift pool will have both types. We'll have gifts from both types. So it's completely terrible, but the shot type is just so much stronger than the other two that it might be optimal. And it's like, how do we test that? Because we need to perform at the very least one run doing the, like, performing the idea. And that run alone is 20 plus hours. If it actually goes the distance. And then you have one run and you're judging everything else on that one run. And then you consider that actually the hard shot build isn't that consistent. As in you don't, like, you can't always assemble it in time because it involves duplicating pile of hearts before ever picking up heart rate. It's like, how are you actually going to test this ever? Where's your control group? Where's the, you know, the regular twin heart run to compare against? The one that's actually good and up to date with the newest strategies. Don't have one yet? Well, then you better start playing the mode. You better spend an entire week on one fucking run. I sure hope you don't have a job. It's fucked. It's kind of fucked, but it's also kind of beautiful. So I kind of love stress nowadays. Because it's completely impossible to actually, like, grind it and do science at the highest of levels in the same way you can do with ultra quick play. So nice to be unemployed. Yeah, well. Starting a new job next week, so... It will not be me doing the runs. The hypothetical runs. Which is a shame. I don't know, I've talked about this before. There's this joke, this in-joke about endless stress being a flowchart, right? It's like, oh, you just memorize the steps and then you do the steps in the right order and then you're gonna get a record run. And, you know, the proverbial flowchart, which doesn't actually exist as a thing. The proverbial flowchart would include things like cost scaling, gift pools, and just kind of, you know, tell you exactly what to buy at what point. But the thing is, it's actually way more complex, and you actually can't simplify it like that, because in practice, when you're playing the mode, you are constantly making gameplay decisions based on, you know, all the information available to you. Like, I don't know, it might be kind of... It probably made my stress streams kind of unwatchable, because I was always spending a ton of time in the shop mulling over my options. But that's the thing, it's difficult. Just play good and you'll get a record? No, no. You also need to get very lucky, but it's weird because in a way you do need like an entire team of researchers behind you while you're playing Endless Stress. Because each experiment is so costly, right? I think the decision making in Endless Stress is very interesting and extremely deep. I think from a strategic standpoint, Endless Stress is the deepest mode in the game. Oops. Wait, what's my HP? 9.8. Oh, come on. To the point where you know, fairly advanced concepts like monster pools and monster rerolls become like a fundamental part of the run. And that's become basic knowledge that is just taken as being a given. Yeah, monster pools, gift pools. All the different stats that you can get. Not to mention all the math that goes into determining the optimal dupes. But at the end of the day, that's the weirdest thing is that at the end of the day, you're still just playing on vibes. Pretty much never when playing Endless Stress would I be like, yeah, this is the correct choice. Definitely. It happens, of course. But generally, there's infinite nuance, right? With every decision, there's infinite nuance. Oh, fuck. Press the wrong buttons in the wrong way. Whoa. Oh, no. Hey. Is this the God Run? By the way? No, it's not. That was something. It gave me hope. Okay, well... How did I actually make it through there? What the fuck? And then it all went to piss, but... That was kind of crazy. Huh. That was really good. Now we need that, but twice as long. Twice as much as that. Oh God. Like, when I tell you that I'm ready for this to take months, I'm not joking. This is not gambling in the same way that Kyonoto was gambling. This is a different type of gambling. Anyway, think I've had enough for today. I'm really getting tired now. Stay hydrated, every pony. It's important. I have retired from making a stream schedule, and I will never be making one again. But I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow. So, yeah. Maybe one of these days, okay, there is a game that I played a while ago that I didn't quite finish, that I would like to bring up on stream and beat from the start. It's a really freaking cool game. I don't know when I'll do that. Maybe on Thursday. I used to do Variety Thursdays, right? That was good. That brief moment of bliss in like February when I had my like 2 weeks where I locked in and did the endless stress runs and did some variety streams. I played Mr. Bones. It was fucking wicked. That was good. Where did it all go? Why? When did my life crumble? Oh wait, I know when it did. Haha. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Have a nice night. Bye.